Hello guys and welcome to Crypto Gems. In today's video we're going to talk about Sphere, which is a platform that offers great investment opportunities without having to spend a huge amount of your money, and we're going to talk about all the ways in which that works in today's video. Obviously guys, nothing I talk about on this channel is financial advice, so always go away and do your own research before investing any of your own money. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Okay guys, so jumping over to Sphere Finance website, which as always is linked down below in the description, so make sure you go and check it out after this video. You can see that the S&P 500 of crypto, the store of value with forced appreciation, with one token gets exposure to a diversified portfolio of projects across multiple chains. Now, if you don't know much about stocks and investing, then most people will tell you that actually investing in a diversified portfolio is pretty much the safest way to guarantee safety of your money, because obviously if one asset drops, then potentially other ones might come up and ultimately support each other. Now, obviously at the moment we've seen crypto absolutely struggling, and that's because of the rise in the US dollar and lots of other things. But there's obviously other opportunities available in crypto, so there's still nothing that you should be panicking about too much if you're interested in making money in crypto. And this is a great platform to take a look at. So you can see down below, planned profitability, encouraged profit taking. Now, a lot of the times you'll see crypto absolutely booming and people are kind of scared to take profits because they think that they're going to become millionaires, and obviously that's like the market psychology. It's designed to be that way, but ultimately if you're pushed to do profit taking etc on the way up, then you'll always be thankful of that later on. Our dynamic tax system ensures that no one person can cause a massive swing in the price, because fees are adjusted when a transaction affects Sphere's liquidity. We're able to encourage people to take their profits in a way that benefits both the investor and the community. As well as that, there's a huge amount of liquidity in the market. Sphere is able to collect a yield on our own transactions by strategically buying back its own liquidity. This creates a flywheel effect of liquidity that continually supports the treasury. You can see at the moment there's a market cap of $76 million, which is obviously no small amount. And at the moment they're talking about an APY of $99,900 with total wallets $36,741, which is obviously pretty impressive indeed. Looking down to protocol token acquisition, Sphere uses some of its treasury to buy valuable governance tokens. This creates utility and value for Sphere token holders and grants controlling voting power over other influential protocols. So if you're new to investing, etc., as I've talked about, this is a platform that can assist you in making the right decisions with regards to investment on the platform. Looking down at the roadmap, you can see that Q1 2022, which obviously we've been through already, is all about the liquidity bootstrapping. But into Q2, which is where we currently sat, you can see that they're into Sphere Games, a deflationary positive sum lottery where no one loses, and there are 10 winners every 3 days. So potentially great opportunities to be able to win giveaways, etc. Obviously, we've already talked about the $76 million market cap, so the giveaways, etc. could be quite impressive if you are in the right place at the right time, and we're going to talk about how you can get involved in that later on in the video. Q3 Operation Bribe. Sphere will incentivize other protocols to participate in the Sphere Wars more soon. So what are the pros and the cons of kinetic bonds as opposed to conventional bonds? Well, we are going to talk about something called Dystopia Swap and Penrose Finance. It allows for passive governance acquisition. Theoretically, we can issue bonds for governance tokens to increase our position in various deep liquidity providers and automatic market makers such as T2 Finance, Qidao, Curve Finance, or the up-and-coming Dystopia Swap and Penrose discount. In exchange for these tokens, we can increase our shares of deep liquidity, making Sphere Finance a big player in a multi-million-dollar endeavor in DeFi. All of the deep liquidity will be massive sources of income for the treasury, which will support our perpetual APY. What that basically means in layman's terms, by being involved in this platform, it's kind of limiting the risk and your exposure to risk, but at the same time being able to deliver excellent APYs, or annual percentage yields. So when you're putting money away, you can expect to see good returns in the future. So in terms of Sphere tokens and where you can find discounted Sphere tokens, the tokens we give as rewards to bonders come from our kinetic bonds for whales who wish to sell a part of their Sphere portfolio at a lower tax rate for stables. The Sphere tokens earned from these kinetic bonds will then be redistributed to holders of a lower buy tax depending on which tokens we need. This way we both amass tokens we wish to use in our investment fund and do not dilute our circulating supply, because it's not profitable to bond flip Sphere. This means that only new investors can affordably bond Sphere. Simply put, it's a way to make an investment without spending much of anything, which is obviously a very positive thing and what we ultimately want to do as investors in any market, particularly in the crypto market. So what is perpetual APY? Well, perpetual is a word that means never ending. Perpetual APY therefore refers to a mechanism which sustains our constant rebases. Sphere Finance will balance out the APY with steady returns on investment and several deflationary mechanisms. Now, at the moment, you've probably heard a lot about the US dollar inflating, which means creating more money and therefore devaluing every dollar that is held by everyone who holds one. So instead, the APY will no longer be inflationary, but instead pay actual yields accrued from the project's many sources of income without diluting the value of Sphere. So they're going to be earning money through various things like the gaming, etc. we've already talked about in order to make the value of something worthwhile. If you think about a stock or a share, for example, let's think about Apple. Apple was made up of many different shares, and when Apple does well by selling new iPhones, Macs, etc., then the value of the Apple stock is going to be worth more. They don't just create more and more shares into the market, because ultimately then every share that you hold will be devalued because the amount of shares for the amount of actual market value is going to decrease your overall share value. As you can see, the annual percentage yield is currently fixed at $99,900, which is obviously insanely big, guys. So what is going on with this? Due to the inflationary nature of rebasing, the more people that hold Sphere, the less APY each person receives. Think of it this way. There is a bakery in town which sells ever-expanding pies. You purchase a pie and you think you've become rich because with some patience, soon you will have the world's largest pie, which you could sell for a fortune. So guys, if you want to come over and look at purchasing Sphere tokens, as always, link down in the description. All you got to do is come over here, click on dashboard, and then you can connect your wallet and you can pay through Polygon, etc. And all very straightforward and simple for you to get involved. But what is the community saying about Sphere? Well, jumping across to Twitter, you can see 31.2 thousand followers joined in February 2022. That's just 2 months ago, and they've seen already incredible growth. This is showing me that this is a platform worth paying attention to because of this insane growth that we've already seen. You can see they're posting various updates all the time, and by following them, you may get the opportunity to win giveaways and airdrops, etc. But ultimately, you're going to be in the best place to find out all the latest upcoming news and how you can get involved in the platform as soon as everything is up and running and launched. Guys, so just to recap, Sphere is a place where you can come and earn a potentially huge annual percentage yields by investing small amounts of money and seeing potentially insane returns with minimal risk because of the way that they've structured their token. So make sure you come across to the Sphere website, as always, linked down below in the description after this video, and you can see everything about this project. There's loads more detail available in the white paper and much, much more. Guys, if you've got any value out of today's video, then make sure you smash up that like button. Thanks for doing that. It helps us out more than you know. And if you're new to the Crypto Gems channel and you want to learn more about crypto as well as the metaverse and NFTs and how you can make money in this upcoming bull run, which I'm sure is going to happen very soon, then make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye bye.